All right, friends, we are back for another installment of one-hit wonders that sucked or didn't, where we will look at a number of one-hit wonders and we'll ask the question, were they as bad as everyone said? You know, there's this idea that if you're a one-hit wonder, you suck. But I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think actually a lot of these one-hit wonders are better than we wanted to give them credit for. So we're going to look at a few of them in this video, and we'll ask ourselves if they sucked or maybe if they're actually pretty good. The first example to look at tonight is Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. But first, I want to thank Dave for sponsoring this video. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or struggling to make ends meet, it can be really stressful when unexpected expenses come up. Like I remember years ago when I had no money and suddenly I had to get all this dental work that was hundreds of dollars that I definitely did not have. It was not fun. But now, Dave can help you get out of a pinch when you really need it. Dave is the banking app that can help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. That's more money to fill up your tank, buy a wedding gift, catch up on bills, whatever you need. So you can finally tackle those expenses that have been stressing you out without any hangups. And there is no interest and no credit check needed. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with extra cash. So if you're in a pinch and need some help, just download Dave and think of it as a helping hand from future you. If you want to check it out, download Dave today at dave.com/Finn. That's dave.com/Finn, or hit the link in the description of this video. Sign up for an extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking provided by Evolve, member FDIC. Future you will thank you. Listen to that snare. Shit. That was the first thing I noticed about this when it came out. You guys know I love a nice punchy snare. Listen to that. Damn, that's a good snare. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's that? That's a funny looking guitar over here on the right. You joke about this, but to play a song as simple as this tightly is fucking hard. This shit's hard to play this tight. Oh, there it is. Look at that. This absolute madman over here with his electric violin. Look at that thing. I'm sorry, I really like this song and the band in general, but I gotta say the violin thing always threw me off. It's just so dorky. You know what I mean? It's maybe even worse. Well, I don't want to say it's worse than a horn section because nothing is less cool than ska. But a violin's pretty bad. I don't care if it's an electric violin. It's just, I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a band up there with like a violin and be like, oh yeah, fuck, those guys look cool. Think about it this way. Last episode, we looked at Vanilla Ice, and I think we all agreed that Vanilla Ice is the coolest motherfucker ever to set foot on the earth. Ask yourself this, would Vanilla Ice ever let a violinist on stage with him? Fuck no, he wouldn't. That's my only issue with Yellowcard. A little too dorky. I know. I saw him toss his violin and catch it. Look, you can do whatever you want. You can dress it up however you want. You can do all the tricks in the world, but nothing is going to make a violin cool. In fact, I would almost say that the harder you try to make a violin cool, the less cool it becomes. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Shout out to Sean, the violinist, for crushing thyroid cancer, though. All right. I agree with that. Just to be clear, I'm joking. Cancer is no joking matter, so shout out to him for overcoming that. That is scary shit. Shout out to him. Is that even a ride bell, or what is that? If that is a ride bell, that is the most prominent ride bell of all time. I didn't even know that they had a violinist in this band because I heard this song on the radio back then, and it just sounds like a guitar, and I loved it. I remember I heard it at my MMA gym back then. I was like, shit, this is a good like pop punk song. I'm into this. I gotta check this band out. And then I saw the video. I learned that they had a violinist in the band. I was like, oh, God damn it, now I can't like the band anymore. Because as you guys know, I'm a Chad, and being a Chad, that means I can't like anything for nerds, which means anything with a violin in it is out. because Chads and nerds don't mix. Why not just play his parts on a guitar? You know, that's all I'm saying. The drummer is a monster, though. This whole album is good. This band non-ironically, is excellent. Hot take, guitar is the most virgin instrument. Highest concentration of insufferable nerds. People who play more obscure instruments are usually really cool. You make a valid point. It does have the highest concentration of insufferable nerds. So, you know, you're making me reconsider my position. I'm gonna have to think about this more, but you make a valid point. Is this the first example of a pop punk song about leaving this town, by the way? It might be. I'll say it. It holds up. You know, the violin thing I could live without. I would just play those parts on a guitar. I think that would have been the stronger choice. It would have reduced the amount of virginity in this song by at least 30%. But you know what? I'll take it. I think this song still sounds great. I'm going to say it holds up. But they were kind of a one-hit wonder. Okay, next. Moving into the 2010s. Do you guys remember this song? Cheerleader from 2015. I love this song. This song is great. When I need motivation, my one solution is my queen. She is always in my corner right there when I wanna. She's always in my corner right there when I want her. What a nice song. Shout out to this man for believing in his queen. You see what a difference. All these sad, pathetic rock artists cocked in a corner, alone, pining for the affection of a woman that doesn't even know they exist, versus the Chad OMI singing the praises of his woman. These other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really. These other girls are tempting. Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really. What a Chad response. This man didn't say I'm tempted. He was like, nah, not really. I'm good. Be gone, thought. That's what he said. Be gone, thought. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need. What a nice song. I love it. It's like I'm a dove, 'cause I'm the wizard of love, and I got the man. I'm the wizard of love. This man believes in himself. We should all have this level of confidence. Exactly. The Chad lyricism, it's such a wholesome vibe. He's not telling other girls to fuck off or calling them whores or anything. He's just saying, nah, I don't want to cheat. I'm good. That's it. I like it. I really liked this description of the song. Cheerleader features a narrator who is 100% committed to his girlfriend. As such, he is unswayed by other girls who might otherwise tempt a man to cheat. The narrator values his sweetheart as physically beautiful, but also treasures her as his personal cheerleader who provides him all the emotional support and comfort he needs in life. If you don't have a cheerleader like this in your life, I hope you find them soon. I couldn't agree more. What a great message. The virgin pop punk incel fuming and seething and coping in a corner because he was rejected. The Chad R&B vocalist who wrote a nice song about how much he loves his girlfriend for being so supportive. She is always right there when I need her. And it's actually a really catchy song too. Oh, look at this, some air trumpet too. This man is so confident. The level of confidence to air trumpet on camera like this, just unbeatable. Look at that. He's feeling the trumpet solo so much. He's just dancing on the beach. He's just vibing. Mama loves you too. She thinks I made the right selection. See, even Mom approves. All that's left to do is just all that's left to do is pop the question. What a nice song. He loves his supportive girlfriend so much. You know, he's brought her to meet the family. Now it's time to get married. Commitment, my friends. What a wonderful message. Play this at the dojo. That's right. What do we say? I think This song is a certified banger. I give this a 10 out of 10. I non-ironically love the lyrics and the music. This song is a classic in my opinion. It was a one-hit wonder, but does it hold up? Absolutely. I love it. Great song. The world needs more of this energy. Okay, next up, we have a band that I actually hold in quite high esteem, Hellogoodbye, Here in Your Arms. I was actually a big fan of this band since the very beginning. For example, this song. This is my favorite Hellogoodbye song. Forrest from Hellogoodbye, super fucking talented songwriter. Extremely talented kid. He did this all himself in GarageBand when he was like 15. I love how like raw and shitty this is. So if you've never listened to any of their old stuff, I would suggest that you do. It's very good. But we're here to talk about Here in Your Arms. This awful like 240p rip seems to be the only version of the video that's online.
Where we are.
You may not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like. Look at this man. Dial up YouTube core, that's right.
In your car.
I sincerely think this is a great song though. Like a legitimately fucking just really good pop song. Look at this fit. His pink shirt and khakis. This is what every guy in a hardcore band looks like now. Like some sort of a character from an Adam Sandler movie.
Our cheeks.
And what a nice wholesome song, you know. It's got a little bit of a Disney vibe, you know. It's like falling in love and holding hands and kissing at summer camp while you're making s'mores. What more could you wish for? There's also oh, and look, ducks. I love ducks. I like that whoever directed this video said, hey, make sure you get some footage of those ducks over there on the pond. Very important. Is this going to be a dance-off? I haven't watched this video in like 15 years. Look, I'm stupid. If the ducks are a metaphor, I don't know. I just non-ironically like ducks, so I was just excited to see ducks. Look at this guy's dance moves. Like, Forrest has like zero, just absolutely zero Chad energy in his entire body. They said, okay, Forrest, you're going to dance in the video, and this is what he did. Here's your big scene, Forrest. Dance. That's why it's only in there for like half a second. He is from Huntington. This Forrest Klein is the least masculine dude to have ever existed in Huntington Beach. Like, how do you even grow up in Huntington Beach being this guy? How is that even possible? I figured that like one of the guys from Avenged Sevenfold would just like brush some Chad dust off his shoulder on you, and even just a few flakes of Matt from Avenged Sevenfold's Chad dust would turn you into something better than this. But you know, I could imagine that there's some Huntington Beach girls that were all about his lack of Chadness, you know? He made this song and video just so he could have his first kiss. It's true. Does this song hold up? I would say absolutely it does. This is a great song. What a nice video. It reminds me of like Camp Rock or something like that. One of those like Disney summer camp movies. I think it definitely holds up. Ton of respect for Forrest as a musician. He's a really talented dude. I think this is a great song. You know, you could play this in 20 years. People would still like it. Absolutely holds up. And if you haven't, go check out the very first Hellogoodbye EP because it is also fantastic. Check it out. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, okay. Speaking of white people wedding songs, Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon, one of the white people anthems of 2014. If you went to a wedding around this time, you definitely heard this song many, many, many times. LA Fitness Core. I had no idea, by the way. I've never watched this video before. I've only heard the song. Is this actually what the guy looks like? And they say white people don't have a culture. That's right. Yeah, the singer is way more like, more of like a hot dude than I thought. This sort of reminds me of like a shitty version of the 1975. We were bound to get together. Listen to that guitar tone, man. I actually never even noticed that this song had a guitar in it before. It sounds really weird and out of place. I know chicks who dream that this is how they met the one. You know, he just grabbed me off the dance floor and he just said, shut up and dance with me. And he swept me off my feet. And, you know, that's how I knew that he was the one. I always wanted to be swept away like that. Look, well, dancing is not his strong point. This guy is not quite as bad of a dancer as Forrest from Hellogoodbye, but dancing not his strong point. This woman is my destiny. He's from Ohio. He does look European. Bound to be together. I want to see more of his dancing. If there's a dance-off, he is not going to win. Especially, look at this motherfucker. He is not going to win a dance-off against this masked man. I mean, to be fair, who would? He just got cucked by this masked invader. This is like an Elden Ring. You've been invaded by masked dancer. And then he just comes in with his fucking bleed dagger and slashes you to pieces in like 1.5 seconds. And you're like, all right, well, I guess we can try that again. What is this video? I feel like this song gets played maybe like 2/3 of the way into the wedding. People are starting to warm up a little bit. You know, after this, they start playing Flo Rida and Lil Jon. This is like when they're turning up the heat a little bit. We're not quite ready for Flo Rida, but we're almost there. So dancing, not his strength. I think he's aware of that. She just says, no, hon. They play Whisper Song. They play Whisper Song at a lot of weddings. It's weird. I love weddings. I'll tell you what. Does this song hold up? If I had to say yes or no, I think I would go with yes. It's not great, but it's not nearly as annoying as I thought it was. I hadn't listened to it in a long time. I was expecting to hate it. It is pretty corny, but you know, it's not bad. It's refreshingly like dorky, especially when you watch the video. Like, he doesn't seem very cool. You know, he seems like kind of an awkward guy. I can appreciate that. I'll give it a soft yes. I'm not saying this is a fuck yes. This is not like Ice Ice Baby. This is a certified classic, but it's not bad. I once saw them in Chicago at a free concert sponsored by Chipotle. That sounds exactly right. Next up, we have I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness, which is from 2003. I remember when this band came out, they were sort of billed as like a joke, you know, hair metal band, but they actually did it pretty well. I haven't listened to this in a very long time. Well, this just reminds me of Russell Brand's character in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which, by the way, is my favorite movie of all time. Absolutely love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. This reminds me of his character from that movie who had that song, Someone Should Do Something. This kind of reminds me of. It's kind of catchy. I don't know if I agree with the people who are saying this is like some sort of underappreciated cult classic, but I've heard worse. Now this, you guys can tell that I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, but this kind of looks like Elden Ring, doesn't it? This would be like some boss that you would fight. He would just throw this fucking rock at you and it would one-shot you from across the gun. My character is Int Dex build. I got the Meteorite Staff and the Moonveil Katana. I switch between those. Kind of overpowered because I want the game to be an easy mode, but Moonveil Katana, Meteorite Staff, I've heard enough. Does this song hold up? I don't think it does. It does sound like a fake song from some mid-2000s Judd Apatow movie. I just can't hear it any other way. This just sounds like one of Russell Brand's joke songs. It's not bad by any means, but I don't think I agree with the people who said that this held up really well. I think you guys just like it because it's a rock song, and you guys are easy to please because you'll listen to anything with guitars in it. I don't think it's great. Not horrible, but I would say it didn't hold up. And the last one we have today, from the mid-2000s, I think this is like 2005, 2006. Nothing says Urban Outfitters to me like this song, Young Folks by Peter Bjorn and John. You guys remember this one? Pure Wes Anderson, post-college parties, dudes in flannels, beards, and PBR. Exactly.
If I told you things I did before.
I thought it was just royalty-free nonsense. This totally sounds like royalty-free vlog music, doesn't it? Like you could imagine some girl like New Zealand vlog, things to do in Wellington on a budget, using this during the part where her and her boyfriend, go on a whimsical bike ride down the beach.
If you knew my story word for word.
This is when the American Apparel hipster was at their peak.
And we don't care about the young folks. Talking about the young side.
It's pretty catchy. This video was probably done in Flash also. This is like when all the, what was the name of that band with all the stupid viral videos, the OK Go? When you would email all the OK Go videos around the office. This looks like some fan-made Flash video. I'm sure they use this in a million commercials, yes. This is total commercial music. It's supermarket music, but I like this song. Even though I hate indie hipster shit from back then, I have a soft spot for it. You're right, I did not work in a supermarket when this song was big. I want to say that it holds up. I really do, because for some reason I'm a little bit sentimental for this era, this moment in my life when this came out. And that whistle hook is pretty great, but can I say that it actually held up? I don't think I can. I think this just makes me think of stale PBR. That's what it makes me think of. All right, my friends, that does it for this installment of one-hit wonders that sucked, or maybe they didn't, that were actually good. I'll do a couple more installments of this in the future because there's plenty more where this came from. So thank you very much for sticking around.